Hello you guys. So I was actually going to come on here today to make this video telling ADC to give their tickets to Peter Obi, who is the most who is the obvious best choice. Only for me to just look around this evening and I'm seeing news that Peter Obi may be leaving or maybe has even left the ADC, he and Kwankwaso, according to rumors. I don't know how true that is. And I'm like I don't know if to even be surprised or to be like, there's no surprise there. Like, can a leopard change its spots? Right? Is it not like, what are we going to be expecting from an Atiku Abubakar? Right? Of course, he's not going to give up his presidential ambition. Of course, Peter Obi is the only, he's a, is he a square peg in a round hole? The entire party is like a round hole, and he is just like someone that's so different. And they And of course, they didn't surprise me. When I saw Peter Obi in ADC, it made me think a little bit. I was like, why is he with these people? But then again, I thought about so many things. Last election, when everything happened, people were saying Peter Obi should have. Why did he think he could just go to a new political party LP and just contest? He needs what do they call that? What do they call it? Is it a foundation? I can't remember what the term they used in describing it. That he needs it, that he should have joined with Atiku, blah, blah, blah. Everybody giving their political opinions. And maybe he heard, maybe some people came and spoke to him and he was like, okay, let me do something different, right? And then he goes to a political party with every person there, thinking that maybe the way things are in Nigeria, the way he's hoping to fight for Nigeria, these people can see the vision and they'll be maybe willing to help them. There are some people in this world that always like to see the good in people. So maybe he just had that little hope that these guys, maybe with the way things are now, because things have never been this bad, so maybe they'll know better or they'll do better. But here you have it. Same old politicians with their same old greed. Of course, they've never had the same ideology. I know that if Peter Obi had won, he would have managed to. Peter Obi, let me tell you something. There are some people who have a problem saying no, right? People pleasers. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm actually fighting that tendency, and I know many people are fighting that tendency. It's not like I cannot say no, but most of the time I don't want to hurt someone's feelings. I don't want to disappoint someone, so I'm like, okay, trying to be nice. I feel like Peter Obi is a good man, but Peter Obi may not be um a nice man in the way people think that he is. Peter will be someone that can say no, right? You have to know when to say no. And he's somebody that can say no because you don't come out as a governor, you don't do your whole term as a governor without taking any bribes and no bad record, right? You're not caught in any bribes, you did not take any, you didn't steal any money, nothing. Nothing that anybody can hold onto you because believe me, if they had anything to hold him on, they would have done so. So you don't do all those things and have come out with a squeaky clean record without being able to say no. You can tell that he's someone who says no without a problem. He's a man of principle. So, of course, like someone like him will not have a problem being in the same party, being president, and having those other people around him. Like he would say, no, let's not do this. And as the president of the country, like your word goes. Like if you have the command of you can order the military, you can order the police, So if you say no, it's no, you know. So even though things might not be 100%, I still feel like he'll be able to appoint the people that he knows have the kind of values that he has, and I'm sure he has worked with a number of them when he was governor or throughout his career. So I'm sure he would have had people that he would have put in good places. So even if a little bit of the old ones are there, like it won't be a thing where like how it is now, where it's so many bad people then a few good people. So maybe with Peter Obi in government, it would be so many good people, then maybe a few bad people, and before you know it, the good people swallow the bad people. That's how it usually is. Like if you find yourself in it, most times when people find themselves in places where a lot of people are doing like the wrong thing, somehow if you don't have like a strong mind, you would just find yourself joining them. So or maybe the bad people will corrupt the good people. But when it's just few bad people, it's usually it will take a lot for a few bad people to spoil every other person, right? So that is how I feel like the government may have worked with Peter Obi in that ADC. But now that things have happened like this, maybe this is actually all for the best, you know. Maybe it's all for the best. It's a pity that we have kind of when I heard about it, I was like, oh my god! Like after making this party popular, right? A lot of people. I've even heard some songs about ADC, the Hausa song that they sing, ADC, ADC, and you know that all those people sometimes it's more difficult to get those people to remember. Like many of them just hear a party, like, and they don't know when the person they are even voting for has left the party. They just out of, I don't know if it's ignorance or maybe even illiteracy, right? Not just in the north. I'm not just saying this for the north. There are many people that do not even know what's happening. Like even in the south, like market people that may not even understand what party the person they're supposed to vote for should be in. So I feel like we have many people have maybe registered under the ADC. Many obedience have registered under the ADC and kind of made the ADC popular. And now this is happening, but as bad as it may be or it may sound, I feel like we still have, this is May, right? We don't have a long time, but I feel like we can still work with the time that we have. If we move to a new party and then we have to start all over and popularize this new party, I don't think it's a bad idea. So at least this party, hopefully, he is not with the same people. Like, I feel like amongst everybody, I don't even know, but I don't know why Atiku just his his own is just a different case. Because like what is this with every, like, with you wanting to be president before you, like, why? You've already been vice president. Was Atiku a governor? He was a governor, right? I don't remember, but I know that he was vice president. So what, like, you've achieved things that many people cannot even dream of. So what is this obsession with being president? What's the obsession with, like, being president, with being president? And we all know that when you enter here, like, it will still be the same thing, because it's not about the people now. It's just for your own ambition. You want to just be president. The way Tinubu wanted to be president, just to be president, so that they can call him former president, so that he can say he was president in his lifetime, so that his children can have bragging rights. Like, that's all. That's all. Like, why? Why? Like, and what even pains me more is the article supporters. Like, I just hop on Twitter and I'm looking at trying to find out information about this new story or new development with Peter Obi. And next thing I'm seeing some article supporters saying, oh, Peter Obi he will forever be remembered as the person who ran away when the country was united under one party. Like, oh gosh. Like, this is supposed to be a unity of parties, or this is supposed to be a party of unity of, sorry, this is supposed to be for them. They think that this is a unity of political players, for lack of a better way to put it. Like, is that what you think this is? We were looking to have a place where people with like minds, like ideologies, will gather and act as the opposition that we need right now for the country. Like, are you kidding me? All these hungry people, you're supporting Atiku. Why are you supporting Atiku? For what? And most of the people supporting him are from the north. And this is not to downplay, or this is not to downplay the support that some of the north have given Obi's candidacy. But I just feel like, why is it that many people, especially, this is for a separate video. This is actually for a separate video. I'll say this in a separate video. But it's crazy. It's crazy to me that somebody even thinks that Peter Obi should stay in that party, should have stayed in that party. Like, are you okay? Okay. I'm about to lose my train of thought right now. But like, Nigeria can just raise your blood pressure. Oh my god. Like, seriously. Well, probably for the best. Since they want to be unwise, they want to be unwise and give their ticket to somebody. First of all, it is the turn of the South, right, to be president. It is the turn of the South to be president. Now, Atiku does not respect any kind of agreements that they have about this, talking about the North has not done up to, the North has only done 10 years, the South has done 18 years or whatever it is that he says, then taking away. When you ask him, what about the military time? Like, wasn't it Northern presidents that ruled that were, I'm sorry, wasn't it people from the North who were presidents during the military time? Then he will now tell you, no, we're talking about democracy. Are you kidding me? So you just want things to just be convenient for you. Is this um entitlement of some people from the North that just amazes my head? The way they think that Nigeria is their birthright and they have to be president. And I don't blame them. I blame the foolish British people that made this happen. I blame them because when Nigeria first started, who was the first president from the East? The British people made this whole turnaround, and somehow we've been unable to break this pattern now because they have still somehow had their hand in our economy, right? And they kept on enabling like this one-sided presidency. And now some of the Northerners think that presidency is their birthright. In a country where you have how many tribes, you think that because everyone is keeping quiet, you think that one day your cup is not going to be full. You think that every other tribe is stupid. You have the Igbos, one of the three biggest tribes in Nigeria. You can't even let them be president for once. You think that's your birthright. You're talking about you have numbers. Like it's your birthright to be president. We're not even now talking about the Edos, the thieves, the Idomas, and the rest of them. And you're here fighting if you've not done 18. What will the other tribes say? And I hate to even hear South, the North and the South. No. It is the East, West, North, and South, please. Like, don't be doing that. I hate this. I hate it. That is why it keeps staying in the North. We have East, West, North, and South, and we are in the East. The East has not been president at all. Forget about this South, East, South. I hate it. I hate that. I hate it. They just use that to confuse all of us and make it no. So that's what they use in making the power stay in the North. Like, it's crazy. When I think about all these things, I'm just like are you guys even serious? So now Atiku now cannot, like, he has to be every time he can contest, he contests. When is it enough? Like, you think we are joking here? What kind of presidency is Atiku going to give us Nigerians? What kind of presidency is he going to give us? That we should leave Peter Obi and follow Atiku? For what? What is the reason for that? What are we going to follow Atiku for? Like, the fact that ADC even are going to allow this happen. This is what happened with PDP. You don't understand that Peter Obi is the man of the people. You don't understand that the people, the majority of the people in Nigeria are for Peter Obi. Like, they don't, like, I'm sure they know this, but like, you know, when you're so deeply, like, when you're just deep in your delusions that you don't even want to accept the truth. The other time I saw this interview of Rotimi Amechi talking about he will get more than Peter Obi if he ran for content. Oh God, I can't even laugh, man. I can't even laugh. Like, he will get more than Peter Obi if he had contested. He would have gotten more than Peter Obi. I kidding? Who's that? Who's that person? Who's he? Who's that man? Who are you? Like, seriously? Like, you think this is a joke? Oh my gosh. Like, who are you? Oh gosh. Let me tell you something. If ADC wants to be stupid, they can be stupid if they want to, which they are already attempting to be. If you allow Peter Obi go, then you think that all this hype that you're getting, ADC everywhere, you think it is for, who do you think gave that hype? No, who do you think brought the hype to ADC? You want to test your power, right? No problem, that's fine. You see, if Peter Obi goes to join like a party right now that just has 2 people in it, you'll see. Let him join and then you see what happens. You see what happens. You don't know that man is the man of the people. 200 million people in Nigeria. And I'm telling you about at least 20. Why I'm saying 20 million is because not a lot of people come to vote anyway, you know? Like, and then it's not everybody that even registers that comes to vote. It's not everybody that registers. There's still young people and all of that. Like, let's say total voting number. I know that there's a place where I can check this record, but I'm just going to talk I'm going to talk off the top of my head. So I'm going to say something like, let's say 30 million people right now, because the people that are for Peter Obi, in fact, if you thought last election there were people for him, let me tell you, they've tripled. With all, in fact, with each year that we have suffered under this government, it has doubled. It has doubled. Okay. So, like, what Peter Obi has right now behind him, it's a tornado. It's a tornado, baby. Like, you don't even play. So if you want to, according to VDM, if you want to learn new thing, if you want to learn new thing, you're free. You're very free to learn new thing. If you want to learn new thing, ADC, you're gonna learn new thing. If you think that Peter, like you think that you have successfully brought people to ADC, you don't know that the people are following the man, not the party. But you're gonna learn. You've played. I'm not gonna say don't play, but you have played, and now you're gonna learn. Okay. All right. I feel like I've spoken too much on this topic, so I'll see you in another rant. Bye.